Hi everyone, it's Kyuhua and welcome back to my channel. The topic of black girls becoming K-pop idols is something that I've seen on my For You page a lot on TikTok, specifically the amount of people dragging black girls and women for wanting to become K-pop idols. I've seen an influx of K-pop stans dragging these women simply just for wanting to live out their dreams. The reason why I didn't mention non-Korean or non-Asian people as well, because you will never see K-pop stans get this angry towards them. Yes, if they're non-Korean or if they're non-East Asian you'll see certain K-pop stans hate on these people, but something about black women wanting to become idols just really gets under these K-pop stans' skin for whatever reason. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down their arguments, and giving my opinion as to why I think black women wanting to become K-pop idols causes the reaction that it does from certain K-pop stans. So, let's get started. Usually the argument that these K-pop stans have is always something on the lines of this.
Who have those training accounts who are on the older side, probably around like 16 and up, and they are not Korean, not even Asian, don't speak a lick of Korean, and they insist on becoming K-pop idols. I think that is a form of like fetishization or fantasization.
First of all, I find it incredibly ironic that this creator is implying that the reason why black girls want to become idols is because of fetishization. I'll break down that point later, but for now let's continue the video.
I actually think those creators have such a skewed image of what Korea is like and what the K-pop industry is like, that they are so oblivious to the toxicity of those industries and of that country itself.
I roll. This argument is so fucking tired because I promise you that black women know that the K-pop industry is incredibly toxic. We're not fucking stupid. Also, y'all have got to stop with this whole fake concern bullshit, because y'all are not coming up from a place of concern when y'all say this, because if y'all were, you wouldn't be making fun of and bullying people who want to become idols. Here's some of the evidence of that in case y'all don't believe me. This is the creator's comment section by the way. They had the audacity to claim that it's not hate and that people just need to be realistic and then like a comment calling these women delusional, like be expeditiously for real right now. This is a creator who has been trying to become a J-pop idol, who K-pop stans have been harassing for months. Which partially proves my point, because one of the main arguments that I will see y'all use is, oh you can go into another industry, it doesn't have to be K-pop, and this is a black woman who's not trying to be a K-pop idol yet y'all are still dragging her. Now that you guys have seen all the evidence, let's break down every single argument. 1. The K-pop industry is toxic and as a black woman you would get treated badly in the industry. Now this is something that I agree with. I do think that the K-pop industry is inherently racist and I do think that as a black woman, being an idol would be difficult. Take Alex from Rania and Fatou from Blackswan for example. The problem is, this applies to literally every single industry. The main thing that you'll usually hear these people say, after that argument is, you don't have to be a K-pop idol, you could just be a pop idol, specifically the Western industry. Black women who do pop in the Western industry get treated badly as well. I'm not saying that it's just as bad obviously, but she would have a similar experience. Instead of her being discriminated against because she's not Korean, or if she's not Asian, in the Western industry she would get discriminated against for not being white, because most of these record labels do not see black pop artists as something that is marketable, which is why you see black pop artists be pushed into the R&B label during award shows like the Grammys or just in general, even though the music that they create is clearly pop. Here's an example. Frank Ocean's album Channel Orange won Best Urban Contemporary Album at the Grammys in 2013. Labeling Channel Orange under Urban Contemporary is ridiculous, because his album was a blend of many genres, one of these genres being, yeah you guessed it, pop. The Urban Contemporary category was clearly made to box black artists in one box, and was supposed to be a consolation prize so people don't call the Grammys racist. In conclusion, that argument is so nonsensical, because it literally does not matter what music industry black people go into, they will always deal with some sort of struggle unfortunately, so they might as well go after their dreams. Why do I think certain K-pop stans always feel the need to dissuade black women from becoming idols? Remember when I said I'd talk about fetishization? That's exactly it. The reason why these K-pop stans don't want non-Asians in K-pop is because they fetishize the K-pop industry, and non-Asian people being in K-pop would ruin that fantasy that they have in their head. Which is the exact reason why Fatou got the hate she did when she first got revealed to be a member of Blackswan, and why she's still getting that hate to this day. Both Alex and Fatou have come out to say that most of the hate that they got for being idols did not come from Koreans, and in fact, it actually came from international fans. But let's be clear here, when I say this I'm not defending Koreans because I'm aware that some of them can also be just as racist, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying. The saddest part about this is that it's not even just coming from non-black K-pop stans, it's coming from black K-pop stans too. Here's an black woman making fun of other black women for K-pop stans on TikTok's approval. I hope she got the attention that she so desperately wanted. Anyways, the most ironic thing about this is y'all will scream all day long about how K-pop is influenced by black culture, how K-pop would be nothing without black culture, which are both true by the way. But my point is you guys will constantly say these things, and then say that black people shouldn't be in K-pop in the same breath. I heard an analogy concerning this topic a while ago, so I'll share it with y'all. Saying that black people shouldn't be in K-pop is like building a Chinatown in New York that is based on Chinese culture, making thousands of dollars off of it, and then refusing to let any Chinese people come into the town. It makes absolutely no sense. As I mentioned earlier, a black woman being a K-pop idol would be very hard. No one's confused about that the way that y'all like to claim, in order to seem superior. Yes, there are going to be certain obstacles that are going to be against these young girls and women. But there are certain obstacles towards other trainees as well. If you're under a small company, you're going to have to deal with the uncertainty of 1. Not being able to debut period. 2. Disbanding months after debut because your company simply doesn't have the funds for your group to continue. 3. Once you deal with both of those obstacles and actually debut, you might not be able to go on music shows, because most of these shows reserve spots for big groups or groups that are under the big four, and not being able to go on variety shows to promote your group. Let's say that you're not under a small company, and you happen to not fit the Korean beauty standard, you're going to have to go through obstacles too, because you're going to have to deal with both K-nets and international stands giving you shit or not fitting that standard. So unless you're a trainee under a big four company and you fit the beauty standard, you're not going to deal with obstacles. Actually, that's not even true either, because you're still going to go through shit. Take One Young and Jenny for example. And even in the Western music industry, literally Normani and Leanne. If you don't know who these two women are, Normani used to be a member of Fifth Harmony, and Leanne is currently a member of Little Mix. Both of these women throughout their career had to go through an extreme amount of racism from both the public and their fan bases. So you might as well say that black women shouldn't join the music industry, period. Before I end this, I'd like to share one more video.
I'm not arguing with nobody else because like I said before, lack of diversity and inclusivity is not going to change the racism problem. So why are y'all adding to the problem by trying to oppress your own people? Telling them that it's a far-fetched dream. No shit. Freedom in America was a far-fetched dream a couple of years back. I want y'all to get for real. Every time an idol do something culturally insensitive or anti-black, y'all screaming at the rooftops how y'all sick and tired. But when a motherfucker want to get in the field and make a change, y'all mad. Do you want black people to be successful or not? Do you want black people to be able to be included in a space that they literally created or not? Putting black people in K-pop would literally change it from the inside out. Because obviously, holding your idols accountable and educating them ain't doing shit. They hate anti-blackness in K-pop until we're talking about black people literally being in K-pop. This shit is crazy to me. No other culture, ethnicity, or group of people is acting like this. None of them are making videos like the one that I just posted in my last video. None of them are doing that shit. If everybody else can do it, so the fuck can we. We have every right to. The only thing that's stopping us is us. And at this point, they actually don't want to hear it. They're ignoring us on purpose.
If you're still here, then that means that you made it to the end of the video. So thank you for that. If you liked this video, feel free to hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. There were certain topics that I kind of glossed over, like the Urban Contemporary Award. If you want to learn more about that topic, I suggest you read the Insider's article that I put in the video. If you want to find it, will be in my description. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this video and I'll see you next time.